Hi guys, this is Apostle Rasa Solomon again, my TikTok channel and my YouTube channel, because I'm going to put this on YouTube. I came back to tell you about the dream I had about YAH. I mean, he's really, really dark like that. I mean, even darker, and his eyes are like even more fierier than this picture, but this was the closest I could find. Now, you Lily people, aka my white folks, my Asians, Spanish, whatever, don't be hating and don't be getting mad, because God love you too. But in my vision, I've never seen a vision like this. He was dressed in armor. He had a white afro and like beard, like YAH be having, and he looked just like this but darker, and eyes was more fierier. He was fighting people for black, brown people, the true Israelites, the firstborn, the first ones on this earth. He had this sword. It was so big. I mean, it's the biggest sword I've ever seen. He was huge in there. I mean, huge isn't even a word for it. And he was slicing and dicing the enemies that have gone against the black and brown race, the true Israelites, because they're scattered all over the world. He was fighting them. He was destroying them. He was getting rid of all our enemies, y'all. And these are enemies that have been around for decades, for centuries. No one could stand against Yahweh. Testify Elohim. No one could, some people call him Jehovah. No one, and it was millions and millions and millions and maybe billions of people could stand against him. He was wiping them out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. His sword was so big, he was taking out like hundreds of them at a time. And it was him by himself. And all I kept seeing was words, the enemies of my chosen ones. The enemies of my chosen one. And then it said the enemies of my Israel. The enemies of my Israel. Then it said the enemies of my Yadiams. The enemies of my Yadiam, because that's what God used. That's our original names, the Yadiams. Yadiams, you get it? Yadiams, right? And so I think when I saw the word going against my chosen ones, he wasn't just talking about the first brown and black people that came on the planet. I think he was talking about everybody, white, black, it don't matter, because you was chosen one. But then he said my Israel. Then he said my Yadiams. So the Israel and the Yadiams stand for the black and brown people. And my chosen ones stand for us too. But I also think it stands for, anybody else that has come to God and that's truly of the Lord. He was lighting them enemies up. It had to be millions and billions of people. He was lighting them up. I was like, God, what the world? He's about to go against all of the black and brown people who've been killed and hurt. Even going all the way back to Jim Crow days, slave days, Atlantic slave trade, indigenous black people, all of that. It was like he was going back centuries upon centuries upon centuries, lighting up the enemy. So God is about to do something really big for his brown and black chosen people, his Israels and his Yadiams. And he's also going to be doing it for his chosen ones, which are the Israels and the Yadiams. But I also believe it's other people of other nations, other colors that had accepted the Lord. He's going to be doing something for us, y'all. It's going to be, man, I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. He's going to get rid of a lot of our enemies, witches, warlocks, or even the Pharisees people. Going all the way back to Jim. That means he's going to be going in lineages, y'all. Like lineages that's connected to Jim Crow and all these other Atlantic slave trade people. And their families haven't repented. And, they still got that mindset. They want to mistreat black folks and God's chosen ones. He's going back far. And guys, I know we're going to see something. I know we're going to see it because it was huge. It was huge, and no one could stand against him. His sword was so big, it was taking about hundreds of thousands of people at a time. It was huge, and he was darker than this. His eyes was more fierier than this. And he had this big white beard and big white afro. He looked like YAH, because Yahshua have an afro. Right? So black people, brown people, God has not forgotten us. And this is biblical, because it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. He said he is going to come back and collect his children, and he was going to fight for his children. And I've never seen God in that mode before. It was an amazing vision to see him so huge like that. Because I've seen him huge before, but I've never seen him like in the warfare mode. And that sword was beyond measures. And he was darker than this. What I'm showing y'all, his eyes was more fierier than that. Right? Wow. So you black and brown people, you true YAH Israels, you Yahdiums, Yah's children. He's about to do something for us. And you chosen ones, even if you're other nations, and you choose the Lord, and you done came over and got grafted in, he about to do it for you too. And whatever he about to do is going to be big, and we're going to know about it, and we're going to know it's him. He was on this earth. On this earth. The Bible says the earth can't contain him. But if he want to, he could make himself a little smaller so the earth can contain him. But even then, he was huge. And this was a spiritual battle, and then it turned into the physical. So it's going to happen in the physical. So that was the second vision that I told you earlier that I was going to come back about, right? So I went back to the music store. I got my stuff fixed. They showed me how to work it and everything, but I'm exhausted now. So I'm about to go upstairs and just relax and chill. And, I'll see y'all next Friday for real. Everything's good now. So I'll see you next Friday. So the church will be starting next Friday from 6 to 8. From then on. All right. Maybe I might come on Sunday. I don't know. If I do, I probably will go on TikTok. Because every time I go on there, it'd be too early in the morning. TikTok people ain't like us on YouTube. All right. So God bless y'all. And praise YAH for what he about to do. I mean, we don't gloat that he, whatever he about to do to the enemies, but he's going to show up for the black, brown people. And especially for the black, brown people, his Israels and his Yadiams. And then he said his chosen ones, which is us as well, but other nationalities who have been grafted in that has chose him. And, whether you choose to believe me or not that our Father is a black God, it's on you. But you should pray and let him confirm it to you. He ain't white, trust me, by no means. Nor is Jesus, nor the Ruach. And it's a lot of black entities in the heavens. A lot. All right. Shalom.